This is called A Tale of Two Weddings. How can you tell a Puerto Rican bride at a wedding? Well, she's the one wearing something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, something pink, something green, something striped, something checked, something polka dot, and definitely something leopard print. There comes a time for every Puerto Rican family, or any immigrant family for that matter, when they must finally face the realities of intermarriage. Like when my cousin Evie married a Dominican. At Evie and Alex's wedding, there was a champagne fountain, a 12-piece salsa band, and the most segregated room since George Wallace ran for president. Santo Domingo on one side and Corozal on the other. Except when the band was playing. Oh, no, no, no. When the band was playing, the room was this wonderful tangle of hips and hair and feet, but the second the music stopped, there were two shades of brown and beige glaring at each other across an invisible mason line. Now, Evie and Alex didn't notice a thing because they were in love. But I noticed it because I am the red sheep of my Puerto Rican family. I am the one with the light skin and the pecas, the freckles. I am the one that doesn't speak Spanish that well. I am the one that doesn't dance salsa that well. I am the one that doesn't do anything Latino that well. I am the one that never fit in, and at this point in my life, I was a fully grown woman, and I knew that everyone else knew it. And then I excused myself to go down to the ladies' room, and I found two of Alex's cousins sharing a Newport Light. One of them looked like 20 pounds of salchicha, which is sausage, stuffed into a 4-pound bag. The other one looked like the Dominican Morrissey, wearing black lipstick and white tube socks. And the second I went into that bathroom stall, out came the Spanish. Oye, mira esa blanquita colorada. Man, look at that white girl. Oh, no, 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 no. She is not white. She is Evie's cousin. Oh. ¿Y quién es el hombre con ella que no puede bailar? Tampoco. Oh, and who is the fellow with her that can't dance either? Ay, no, yo creo, es el novio. Y creo, eres un judío. I think he's the boyfriend, and I think he's Jewish. Un judío aquí, no creo. A Jew is here, I don't believe it. Ay, pobrecita. I guess that was all she could get. So, yeah, my boyfriend and soon-to-be husband was Jewish. An American Jewish person who was the black sheep of his academic family. A 6-foot, 3-inch, long-haired, rock and roll Gothic Jew who was an artist and an outsider like me. Now, there have been very few times in my life where I have ever exhibited any type of cojones, which is like courage. And I came out of that bathroom stall armed and dangerous with 5 years of high school Spanish. Yes, you heard that right, 5 years. And 38 years of playing La Boba, the fool. I walked right up to the salchicha one and I said, Oye, gordita, ¿tiene la hora? Hey, fatty, you got the time? And then both of their jaws dropped and their faces melted like morcilla, blood sausage, as they realized slowly that I had understood everything they said. And I just said, Mira, you are so busted. Pase buen día, have a nice day. But I got my revenge. I married my Jew. And we called our wedding the Russo Rican Extravaganza. We got married under a huppah, and I recited an ancient Taino prayer. He broke a glass, and we ate empanadas and knishes and brisket and paella and tostones and green beans almondine and flan And did I say the tostones? We have plenty of tostones. And that weird honey cake that they eat sometimes. I don't know about that. But at least we didn't have Valencia cake. And it was just so amazing. Like, everybody was dancing together. My titi Dulce got up at one point and she started singing praise hymns, the Hallelujah Jesus, and the Druckers and the Goldsteins and the Brodies were all stamping their hands and clapping for Hallelujah Jesus. It was amazing. But then, slowly, parties fade. You're a princess for a night at your wedding, right? And then, the next morning you're up at 6:30 a.m. trying to get you and your prince off to your day jobs. And I started thinking about what I had done. Because now that I was officially Jewish by injection, did that mean that I was betraying my culture? Does this mean I had unconsciously or consciously rejected my Latino-ness? Was I guilty of diluting the gene puddle? Had I just recanted irrevocably any type of Latino or ethnic identity that I ever or never had? And then a couple of years later, I came out of the subway into a cold December drizzle, into my rapidly gentrifying Brooklyn neighborhood, and came upon a well-meaning yuppie couple telling this very small, very brown, very bewildered-looking woman, ¿Cómo es su piragua? How is your snow cone? I mean, in New York City, piragua, I know it's in a book, but piragua is also like the shaved ice thing with the syrup on top. And I was like, and so I walk up to the woman and I ask her if she's okay, if she needs help. And she goes, ay, por favor, ayúdame, please help me. Estoy perdida, I am lost. Estos blanquitos son locos. These white people are crazy. Can you tell me how to get to 8th Avenue? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm walking that way. So we start walking, and I find out that she's from El Salvador, and she came here to live with her sister and study to be a dentist. And she's like, ooh, hace frío, was always so cold at night. And I said, espera hasta la nieve, wait until it snows. And then, well, it's December, right, And then we walk a little bit in silence, and then she stops, and she turns to me, and she asks me, are you Puerto Rican? And I just stop, and I just stare at her, and I'm just like, what? What? Well, I'm sorry, what do you mean? And it's like a lifetime of insecurity just spilled out into that rain. Because I was like, what? What do you mean, huh? Who? Me, Puerto Rican? What do you think? How do you know? What is it? Is it my red hair? The freckles? My terrible Spanish? The absence of rhythm in my walk? What? And then the woman, I mean, she could have just ran off into the night because I was like a mad person. But no, she just stood there and said really quietly, no, I thought you were Puerto Rican because you're so tall. From her 4'10" maybe, looking up at all 5'3"3/4" of me. I was tall. And of course, she knew I was a Latina because I was. Because it had nothing, being a Latina had nothing to do with language or friends or family or food or profession or religion or language or who I chose to spend my life with or whether or not I was an artist or anything else. Of course she knew I was a Latina because that's what I was. And then I said goodnight to her, and I ran home, and I couldn't wait to tell my husband about this. And before I even finished, he just said, what's wrong with you, Michele? Why do you care about this so much? Can't you just be happy with who you are? Who I was? Who was I? I was 43 years old then, and I still was trying to figure it out. And I didn't know it at the time, but we were at the beginning of a long, slow drift apart. And I would soon come to realize that it doesn't matter who you marry if you are not secure in who you are. Thank you.